Script fonts and display fonts round out the selection of your typefaces. They tend to be everything that doesn't fall under the basic text serif and sans serif. We'll start with the script fonts. These tend to be, but aren't exclusively, serif fonts that are more calligraphic in style. They're designed to look like old style poster and shopfront writing. The handwriting falls under the script font, tends to be, but again not exclusively, sans serif versions, and they're literally designed to look like handwriting. And your design fonts are basically everything else. They're the sort of fonts that are intended to be used for design, their logos, their book titles, things that where you're only going to use 2 or 3 words at most. Again, so you can see they're much more fancy, so these are often referred to as fancy fonts. Now, places to look for them again, if you look on dafont.com, what you can do is type in the text that you want to use in the font, press enter to bring it up, and you can see how it looks in each of the fonts. Now we still want something that's legible, so we're looking in calligraphy at the moment. A lot of these are okay, the Exmouth's okay. We need to be able to read them at quite small size for the thumbnails of a book cover. So we don't want to go overboard. We can also look at the other versions of script fonts. I'm kind of sticking with script fonts for this particular project because it's a romance book that I'm working on. Also, you can again look at Font Squirrel. They have free fonts and almost free fonts. If you are going to spend any money on a font for a book, then I would say this is the place to spend it, because it's the one that's going on the cover more than likely. If you've already had a cover done, you may already have the choice of your title font made for you, so you may already know what you're going to use. But if not, a really good resource to use is the creativeindie.com website, and it's by Derek Murphy. Excellent website. What we're looking at in particular is this 300 foolproof fonts to use for your book cover design. Again, I will give you the link in a supplemental material. Derek's broken it down into scripts for romance. These range from MT scripts, which is very widely distributed. It comes packed on a lot of computers already. We've got the Twilight, Victorian lettering, and as you scroll down we also have sci-fi style fonts, we have thriller type fonts, fantasy fonts. So you can see at a glance the type of fonts that you might want to look for, and then go back into the font. Again, if you've got the 100% free selected, you may want to deselect that and see what some of the paid fonts are like, or you may want to stick with the fonts that you've not got to pay for. But remember to stick with something that's going to be legible with your title. So I'm going to leave you to have some fun and select a font for your title, and in the next lecture we're going to look at applying these fonts to the titles and subheading